am. All right. Oh, happy Monday, everyone. Come on in here. We'll let you get yourself together as I mentally check things off my list. Hey, Garrett. Hey, 10 Plus. Thank you all so much for being here. Um, we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm making dinner tonight per usual. Sorry for the background noise. We've got the dishwasher going because I was getting everything cleaned up right before I needed to get started. But for anybody new here, please allow me to introduce myself. Hi, I am Maggie, your substitute teacher. Welcome to my struggle cooking class, where I am not a professional chef, nor am I, let's move this over. Oh, I'm struggling. Nor am I a professional YouTuber, clearly. I'm just gonna adjust my stuff right over here, y'all. There we go, maybe that's better. I'm just a mom and a home cooker, sharing my love of food on my health and wellness journey with you all. But a disclaimer, usually what I cook is sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, but I'm not cooking. For me tonight, I have a request for fish, so I'm gonna do like a southern fried catfish meal tonight. And I've got plenty of fish. I won't fry all of it, but we'll go ahead and fry some, and then I'll do a pan sear on the rest. Like I shared with you all, this is a heavy travel month for me, so I'll be flying out on Thursday, so I'm trying to use up everything that I can because I already had to toss a lot into the trash. So I don't fry often. I don't really eat a lot of fried food, but there's nothing better. I found some breading in the pantry. So we're going to go ahead and get started because I'm also making cornbread. Just boxed cornbread and some black eyed peas, canned black eyed peas. If I'm going to do something that's a little labor intensive, like fried fish, I try to do one item that is labor intensive and then make shortcuts on the rest. So sit back and relax. We'll take our time tonight. And I'm going to make a plate and then I'm going to pack a plate. That's just something my mom always used to do whenever she would travel. You all know that my family's from Ghana, so whenever mom would go home, she would have the fridge and the freezer like boxed up for my dad so that all he had to do was grab a container, warm it up, and go. So let's take attendance. Let's see who we have here, and then we're going to go ahead and get started. On Instagram, we've got Garrett. Garrett says, I don't eat fried food often. If I do, I use avocado oil. Yeah, I just have some regular vegetable oil today. I know it's not the best, but avocado oil is great for frying because it can take the heat. If you can't take the heat, get out of the kitchen, right? Who do we have here? We have Vonna Young in the house. Thank you so much for watching on Facebook. We have Red Bunny Classic. Thank you for the wave. Thank you all for saying hello. We have Miss Strong in the house, a fellow YouTuber. Please check out her channel. She also does cooking. She's on her own health and wellness journey, and she does consults as well. Hello, HP. Thank you so much for being here. All right, if you would like to be counted present, feel free to announce yourself. If you would prefer to watch from the clouds, you are most welcome here. We are the happy, wholesome, family-friendly side of YouTube. So I am going to fry the fish, but I am going to start with the cornbread because that needs to bake. And I'm going to use the air fryer to bake because I'm just doing like one box of Jiffy cornbread. That was one of the things that I used to struggle with when I was learning how to cook, is to get everything done at the right amount of time. So sometimes when you see me thinking, I'm thinking, okay, what takes the longest to cook? And then I start on that first. So I'm going to do the cornbread first because that can also kind of sit and stay warm, especially once we butter it down. But yeah, if I started like with the fish, it would be sitting here and get cold, and we don't want that. We want to have a nice, healthy plate. Well, healthy, we'll see about that. All right, everyone. So I'm going to wipe down the counter, wash my hands, get my uniform on, and then we're going to make some boxed cornbread. All right. And thank you all so much for being here. I hope you're having a great Monday. I love cooking for you. Thank you for the hearts and thank you for the love. It helps the channel to grow, and I really appreciate it. All right, let's see if our camera. All right, let's see. All right. So we're just going to do a simple box jiffy cornbread. There's lots of different recipes for cornbread. You know, hot buttered bread is my weakness, so I don't do it too often. Sorry, a little mess on the backsplash. All right, so let me get my uniform on. Who else do we have here? We have Ravon in the house. Thank you so much for being here, sweetheart. We have Kim G, long time. Hello. She says, hi, Maggie in class. Hello, my dear. Sandra Tucker is checking in. She says, hey. Hey, Sandra. Almond Eyes. Please also check out Almond Eyes. She has a YouTube channel. She gives her commentary and reacts to popular topics. You all please check her out. Brenda, thank you so much for being here. Good evening, my dear. And Tracy. Tracy says, hi, everyone. Saw Tracy in San Diego. All right, so let's get our uniform on. Y'all know we have Maggie merch. There's a new one you'll be seeing soon. Some of you all have already seen a little preview, but let's get ourselves suited and booted. We do have aprons in the merch store. I have a Zazzle store. Link is in the description. Aprons are $20. You can customize them for free with your name or what else you'd like to put on them. We have multiple colors and multiple sizes, kid sizes, long and standard. And this is the long, so you can see. All right, cornbread. Don't judge me if you have a long-standing family recipe. Like I said, I'm just doing simple jiffy cornbread. So I'm going to do in a round like cake pan. So we'll just cut it into slices. But you can also do this in muffins. You could also do it in a square pan as well. So your ingredients here, we need the box, and then we need 1 egg and 1/3 cup of milk. So I'm going to use real milk because I'm not cooking for me. So this is not going to be dairy free. And it might be, I don't know, corn is usually gluten-free, but they add a lot of gluten. Yeah, there's wheat. They add wheat starch at the last ingredient, so there's gluten in here. That's okay, it still tastes good. All right. So we have just regular real milk from Kroger. And whole eggs from Publix, all right? So the ingredients, pretty straightforward. We just need a bowl and we're gonna mix everything together. I guess you could use the egg beaters if you wanted to, but we're gonna make the regular stuff today. Metal kind of clangs around. Sorry, it's so loud. You can get the Jiffy Box cornbread even at the dollar store. You all usually keep these in the house. Even the boys will make them as a snack. $1, if that. But especially when you're feeding boys, men, you know, if they can burn it off, the starch helps with fullness. Sandra says you've never done Jiffy in the air fryer. What kind of pan? Yeah, I'm going to use just a regular cake pan. So I have the type of air fryer, this one over here, that is like an oven style. But even if you use the one that's got the pull drawer, as long as your pan will fit inside, and I know some of the air fryer brands have accessories, you can bake in the air fryer. The only thing about baking in the air fryer is, you all know an air fryer is an oven with a fan, so it will blow air around the food. So just be careful so your stuff doesn't, look tilted. I'm going to put it towards the bottom of the air fryer. In an air fryer, the heat source is at the top and it blows the hot air down, as opposed to an oven where the heat source is at the bottom and it you lift me up. So that's just one thing to be mindful for. But I think if I keep it towards the bottom, we should be good. All right, so we're putting, we'll see, won't we? All right, so we've got our box of Jiffy cornbread, and let's get 1 egg, whole egg for me. And then 1/3 cup of milk. And I am using regular 2% cow milk, so 1/3 cup. And this one's pretty easy. That's all that you need, and then you mix it together. Who do we have here? You all know him, and you love him. None other than my graphic designer. Please check out 10 Plus Sounds. He is absolutely incredible. He does all of my artwork. This is 10 Plus Sounds. This is, did he do that one? Yeah, I can't remember. This is 10 Plus Sounds. Y'all, he does so much stuff here. And speaking of that last thumbnail, a lot of you, thumbnail, a lot of you all have found me with Cooking with Aisha. I am excited to say we'll be cooking again this Wednesday. I'm here for you every day. So you all are always welcome here, but we'll be doing another cooking collab on Wednesday. It'll be 6 p.m. Eastern, and we're going to be making butternut squash. Some of you have asked for vegetarian options, and before it gets all the way warm, we're going to do a soup that you can add extra stuff to it if you want to. And 10 Plus Sounds knows you won't find Maggie on OnlyFans, but you will find me on OnlyPans, right? Silly. All right. All right, so we just have our cornmeal mix, 1 egg and milk. What does Living Out Loud say? She says, good evening, all. Another option for cornbread is baked in the cast iron in the skillet. We have our cast iron here. We're going to do our fish in that, but absolutely, you can do skillet cornbread on top. Oh, she says oven baked. Yeah, in the oven, absolutely. All right, let's mix this up. And so if you read the box, it says if it's a little bit lumpy, that's fine. That's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you do want to get it as incorporated as you can so you don't have like little pockets of dry like that. You want to try and get that moisture in there. All right. So once you do, you're ready to pour. Yes, Miss Strong says you love a good cast iron skillet. Absolutely. And if you all use the oven, this is probably best in the oven. I'm in Atlanta. I don't like, plus it's usually just me, and I don't like to heat up the whole oven just when I'm cooking for one. So I use the air fryer a lot, but absolutely nothing works like a cast iron. We're going to use that for our fish today. All right. So we've got the batter pretty mixed up, kind of looks like cake batter. And then it says grease the pan or use paper cups. So we're going to grease it up, and I'm just going to put some butter in there. I think I have some regular butter in the kids' fridge, and we're going to just really get that nice and greased up. All right. Down to the last little bit, I have some Kerrygold butter. This is real cow dairy Irish butter. So this one is Kerrygold. So we are going to put this up, product of Ireland. I'm telling you, France and England, maybe I'll have some. Next week I'll be in London. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's the cows, maybe it's the land, but some of the best butter I've had. So I just use it like a magic marker and really just get in there all the way around. I'm just using like a cake pan. I guess you could use a glass dish too. And I'm going around the sides. We just want to have a nice little layer of butter on the top and on the bottom. We'll do the top when it comes out, but y'all can see it's nice and greased up. Hello, Linda, with the love notes. All right, so let me go ahead and put our batter in here. And I don't even preheat when it comes to the air fryer. If you were using the oven, you'd probably preheat. But I'm just going to pour this in here. This pan might be kind of big, but we will make it work. Trying to get all of it in there. All right. So all I'm going to do is just kind of spread it out a little bit to the edges, and then it'll raise up in the air fryer. All right. Now let me just scrape that off. Some people put jalapenos in there. Some people put like real corn pieces in there. You could do whatever you like. I'm just doing simple. All right, that's good. Now, if you're using the air fryer to cook, you want to cook it about the same time as an oven. However, because the air fryer is smaller, I would cook it either a little bit less time and just keep your eye on it. That's one of the reasons I like what I have. Now, whenever I make a little mess like this before it goes into the oven, excuse me, I know a lot of you all have said you like some of the basic cooking stuff. I just use a paper towel to just kind of go around the sides. That way you don't have those burnt bits. It's not the end of the world, but it'll make for easy cleanup. If you have a little bit of a splatter, just go ahead and get it cleaned up, and then this will be going. I'm coming to you living out loud. 1 second. Let's get this in here. And it says 15 to 20 minutes at 400. All right, so that's what we're going to do. We'll do 400. We'll set the timer for 15 minutes, and then we'll check it. All right. We'll use this for the fish. And again, I'm going to put it towards the bottom away from the fan. So my air fryer comes with multiple trays like this, so I'm just going to set it on here. I always check to make sure it's level. I'm like, sometimes, is it tilted? I think it's level. All right. All right. So let's do 400 at 15. What does Living Out Loud say? Will you be able to, or even desire to grocery shop and bring some things back from across the pond? Absolutely. I'm already thinking about my suitcase, like what do I have to have so I can bring more stuff back? Now, as far as grocery shop, let's see. I have 2 answers for you. So let me just clean up. So you all know I'm going to do a cooking collab with Just Pearly Things. So I need to reach out to her team to find out exactly what the plan is for groceries. Now, if I were traveling domestically, it'd be no big deal, right? We know the grocery store is here, but I got to figure that out. So I will grocery shop there, obviously, for the collab, unless I tell them what I need and they're going to get it. Sorry, all this is tilted and it's bothering me. Okay. But as far as for myself, I may do a little grocery shopping. You all know I love the grocery delivery services. And one of the benefits for me when I do travel is that if I'm anywhere that Instacart or Shipt will deliver to, I just change the delivery address to my Airbnb or wherever I'm staying. That way I have snacks with me and I can only eat out. I try to limit myself to 1 time per day. But we'll see. We'll see about that. All right, let's put this up. Let's clean up and I'll get to the rest of y'all's questions. But yeah, I'm definitely going to bring some stuff back. Let me know, what would you like for me to get? What does Sandra say? Guess what, Miss Maggie? What, my dear? I forgot about the little cake pan that came with the air fryer. Thanks for the reminder. You're absolutely welcome. Yes, you all can bake in your air fryer. Just keep it away from the fan, but you absolutely can. So we'll keep an eye on that and see how our cornbread is doing. I'm just going to rinse this out. So yeah, my air fryer came with a lot of accessories as well. It came with a rotisserie spit, all kind of stuff I rarely use. So check it out. Some of y'all are in the market for an air fryer. That may help you make your decision. Hello, Kia G. She says, hello, Maggie in class. Hope you all are well. Yes, ma'am. Hope you are. Condemnia is here for fish tonight. Yes, sir. I have catfish fillets. It is boneless. Now, y'all know I'm in the South. I'm in Atlanta, so I am used to that catfish that you can hold up by the tail, but this is boneless, and I'll show you all what I have. All right. So, with the cornbread, I wanted to do like a Southern meal. These came in the giveaway box, so I'm going to put these black eyed peas. I don't eat black eyed peas. Not only am I lower starch, but I'm just not a big fan of them. My mom cooks with them a lot. So these will go on last, and we'll just put them on to simmer. But we're going to get started with the fish. We got Richard with the watching eyes. Hello, sir. Thank you, as always, for coming through. Living Out Loud is asking if Instacart is international. I don't know. If anybody would check and see if Instacart or Shipt, SHIPT, if they deliver to London, that would be great for me. I think the Airbnb that I'm going to be staying at said they're within walking distance of some shops. So I'll definitely have to make my way to a store there because I will be there for a week, and I have one thing planned per day that I can eat out. So I got a little kitchenette. Maybe I'll take some protein shakes. I don't know, but I'm very, very excited. Plus, I could stand to skip a meal. I could definitely stand to miss a meal. Okay, so Condemnia is here for fish. So this is what I got. So I thawed these out the way that I told y'all. So this was catfish fillets. If you don't eat catfish, this would work on any fish, all right? So what I did is this was frozen, and just like I told you all, I had this thawing out, and while it was thawing out, or when it was frozen, I put the Greek seasoning on the fillets. So every so often I would come by the sink and I would just kind of massage it to move that seasoning around. So they're gonna have seasoning on the inside, and then we're going to batter them up. So I'll show you all what I use. Oh, it's here. So this Cavender's all-purpose Greek seasoning, you could have used lemon pepper, you could have used soul food seasoning, whatever you like, but I literally had a little bit of this left, and I just dumped the whole thing in the bag with the frozen fillets. So they thawed and they marinated at the same time. It's a little hack that I do. Hello, Randy. Thank you so much for being here. And hello, Tasha. Thank you so much for being here. Never late. Y'all can come late. Y'all can leave early. Y'all can listen without watching. Y'all can watch without listening. Watch the replay. Watch me live. I'm just glad that you're here, and I appreciate you so, so much. Okay. So to batter this fish, well, we're actually going to fry, and I'll show you all a couple things, and then we're going to batter, and then we're just going to go ahead and fry. We'll do a pan fry in the cast iron. So I found this in the pantry, okay? This is some Uncle Buck's fish batter, and it says spicy. We'll see how spicy it is. But like I said to you all, I'm trying to cut back on the shopping because I'm going to be traveling. So you can use Zatarain's, you can use any type of fish fry. You could use flour and put your seasonings in it. Wilbert came down from the clouds to let us know he's going back to the clouds. Okay, sir. So there's a couple ways to do it. I'm just going to do it on a plate. You could also put it in like a Ziploc bag, and if you have like chicken drumsticks, like shake and bake, you can just shake it up, shake it up. So I am putting all of this, because I'm going to go ahead and use it all, in a plate, and I'm using a plate that has a little bit of a lip to it. So whenever I'm doing anything that's kind of messy like this, I try to use a plate or a little dish that's got some edges on it so I don't make too much of a mess. And literally, I'm just going to put my fish in the batter. I'm just looking at this one. Some of them, yeah, just with the dry mix. There's lots of different ways to batter. Some people do like coat it with egg or whatever. I'm just going from the seasoned fish into the oil. Speaking of oil, let's go ahead and get that started. What does Condemnia say? I'm almost at the point of paying to hear that Southern accent. What's Southern accent? Yourself and Alan's accent been on my mind lately. You know what, Condemnia? Well, thank you for the compliment. I appreciate that, if it's a compliment. I don't really think I have an accent, but I do hear it come out sometimes, especially when I'm around, like I said, country folk. But what did I say that one time I got really excited? I need to go back and watch. Remind me what stream that was. But, ooh, Miss Strong, you cook with yellow mustard. We can try that. We can try that. Why not? I won't do all of it because I don't want anybody to say, what'd you do differently? Y'all already know. Give them what they like. But yeah, absolutely. I can put it on for you if you like. All right, but thank you. But we'll do a little bit of mustard, no problem. So I'm gonna fry right here. Now there's a difference between pan fry and deep fry, and I just wanna share with you all a little bit of that. But we'll get some mustard and see if we can do one with mustard. Ooh, our cornbread is rising. It's coming up, looking good. All right. All right, so Miss Strong, let me know, do you use, I'm sure you just use regular mustard. I do have Dijon as well. I'm sure you use regular mustard and you do it with the batter as well. Oh, Wilbert says, check my Cash App. Yes, Wilbert, let me get my tablet. And I really appreciate you all's support. I never ask, but I am just so grateful. Every time you all come onto the stream, I just get lost in the sauce, literally. And I appreciate it so, so much. All right. Because honestly, you don't even have to be here. And for you to support, it means the world. It really, really does. You're helping me get flued out in the right way. Open it up. I don't even have the thing open. Oh, goodness. Okay, y'all. Okay. Thank you so much. So we have Wilbert. He says $5 for 10 plus sounds. Did I miss something with 10 plus sounds? Thank you, Wilbert. I'm going to put you on the board, but okay, yeah, yellow mustard and then the battered. Thank you, Wilbert. And then Condemnia sent $10 for the Southern accent. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Let me get you up on the Struggle Stream whiteboard. You are the stream sponsor, and the stream sponsor is the person who gives the biggest Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, Facebook stars, Instagram Reels, Instagram gifts, or buy me a coffee. Y'all, it's a lot. But thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you kindly, sir. All right. Let's check our cornbread. It's looking good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so we were talking about, oh, y'all want to start? Well, we got a new sponsor, y'all. So Real Bravado Network is also a content creator. He is part of the lead attorney community, and he has a YouTube channel talking about relationships. He's a strong brother in the community and very, very generous to me, making sure that I am well. Oh dear. Another one. Real Bravado says, come on, y'all, tip the cook and hit the like button. Oh, thank y'all for liking the live stream. And I just heard something else. Okay, so Wilbert sent $5 more. Oh my gosh. So so just now, Wilbert sent $5 more for 10 plus sounds. So right now, the stream sponsor is Real Bravado Network at $12. So thank you, Wilbert. Thank you, 10 plus sounds. Thank you, Condemnia. But this fish fry is brought to you by Real Bravado Network. I don't want to burn my cornbread. I don't want my biscuits burning. Okay. It's looking good. I just want to make sure it doesn't get too brown. It's got 3 more minutes on the cornbread, so we'll do the toothpick test, and then we'll get to the fish because the cornbread can sit. But let me get Real Bravado up on the board. Thank you so much. Oh, I need to close the blind for you. Hey, Edward. All right. It's a sunny day in Atlanta. It's a beautiful day. Real Bravado Network. Thank you so much. All right, Living Out Loud says, I found an article on Instacart going global. You can drop the link, absolutely, but you can also inbox me so I will take a look at it and see if I have options for grocery delivery in London. Yes, yes, sir. What does Kia G say? I'm a little behind, but I learned something new. Cornbread in the air fryer. You have to try this. Oh my gosh. Y'all, that really, honestly, that makes my day because sometimes I come on here and I'm like, what am I doing? Everybody knows this stuff. Like, I'm just cooking. But when you all say that you learned something new, it really, really warms my heart. I appreciate that. All right, we got 1 more minute. Let me make sure we get that to a good stopping point and we'll put some butter on it and then we'll get to the fish. Oh dear. Did y'all hear that? Another one. We got another $10 from Jam for the Southern accent. So that means Condemnia is back to being the stream sponsor at $20. Thank you. Thank you, Real Bravado. Thank you, Wilbert. This fish fry is brought to you by Condemnia. All right, good. Y'all can see. Wilbert says, look at the cashier. Y'all are blessing me. Oh my God. Oh, Wilbert just missed it. Okay. So Wilbert sent $12.01. No, he sent $7.01. All right, y'all, let me get to the cornbread. Hold on. So we got beautiful cornbread. I am going to stick a toothpick inside just to make sure it comes out dry and then put some butter on here and just let it melt. And then we got to get started on this fish. But yes, as you all can see, you can pretty much use the oven for, oh my God. Y'all. Whew. Oh my God. Did y'all hear that? Okay, focus, Maggie. Condemnia says, it is a compliment, Maggie. Thank you, sir. I've only, oh. Y'all. Okay. Okay, let me, we had, oh, here I come, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we had $10 for the Southern accent. Then Wilbert sent $7 to try and make it 1201. Then we had $20, and Wilbert sent $8 more to make it 2001. But Condemnia has come down with the $50 saying, "It is a compliment, Maggie. I've only lived up north and rarely visit the South. Come to Atlanta." But whenever I do, I always go outside to talk with the locals. I make up reasons just to speak with them. I enjoy listening to other accents. Oh my goodness. And then, Condemnia, thank you. $50 is incredibly generous. I didn't find $5 in the laundry today. I appreciate you. I met Condemnia in San Diego at the lead attorney meetup. Wonderful brother, highly supportive. One of my day ones. Condemnia is the reason why I even put the cash up there. He was like, "Where's the button?" a year ago when I wasn't monetized. Thank you. And then Real Bravado says, "Y'all go sit down somewhere." He says, "I worked overtime last week. I'm paying for this magical fish. Come with it or go home." Yes, sir. Fish is coming right up. Did y'all hear that? More? Wilbert. Wilbert. Oh my gosh. Let me get Real Bravado. I'm trying to get that Real Bravado. With $100. $100. Okay. Dishwasher is done. What are we even saying? Miss Strong, I know, Miss Strong, my eyes are bugging too. Condemnia says, "Yes, sir." Sandra says, "It's on and popping." Miss Strong says, "Yeah, cash, Miss Maggie out." Oh my gosh, y'all, I'm just making dinner. Kia says, "Oh my word, thanks for showing Maggie love, you guys." Yes, the brothers are so heavy-handed here. Condemnia says, "Wait till my refund check hits." Not the refund check. Sandra says, "I watch many people cook online. I've never seen this type of money wars." Money wars. Y'all remember that? If you know, you know. Money wars. I've never seen money wars go on before. It's really exciting. I'm so grateful. Kia's laughing. Condemnia says, "I feel you. You just spent your allowance." Oh, I'm so grateful. Wilbur, you will not take out a second mortgage. Just wait and see. Wilbur, you got a new baby on the way. Not on the way, here. Y'all, let me check this cornbread. All right, toothpick test. All right, dry. It should go right in or right in the middle and come out clean. It's good to go. If it's wet, that means it's not cooked. Let me put some butter on this. Y'all are fighting. I appreciate it. I really, really, really do. In all seriousness, y'all don't even have to be here. Maggie's money, money wars. I'm so lame. Okay, we gotta butter the cornbread. So let me clean my hands again. All right. So what my mom used to do is she would just take that same stick of butter. I know, go Maggie, go. And I'm literally just going to, this is how mom would do it. She would just go over the top of the cornbread like this. I like to cut it and let it ease on in there. Put that nice Kerrygold on there. All right. But I'll cut a little bit so you all can see. Oh, nice and greased up. But I'll cut a little pat on there. We'll let it sit. Stay warm. I appreciate you all so, so much. I always want to make you proud. Make you proud. All right, so let's just set that on there. Let it ease on down. We got to get on this fish. All right, we'll do a couple regular and then we'll do the last one with mustard. Is Maggie doing that money dance? Money world. So lame. All right. I'm just gonna put this back in the hot at the bottom. I'm just gonna put this back in the air fryer just to sit. Stay warm. leave it off. All right, let's get this fish going. Whew. Kia says, Maggie, go. I know, I'm going, y'all. Okay, where were we before the money wars? Before the money wars, and I appreciate you, Real Bravado, Wilbert, 10 plus, and Condemnia. Seriously, I'm so grateful. You all blow my mind. Okay, cast iron. There's a difference. Deep fry versus pan fry. And again, this is simple, simple cooking stuff, but a lot of you all have told me you like the basics because I am no chef. I'm using the Lodge cookware set, okay? This is on my Amazon cheat sheet. There's a link in the description. You all can see the equipment that I use. This came as a set. You can see there's like, you can make it like an oven, kind of like a Dutch oven like this, putting the top and the bottom together. All right? So you could cook like this. You could put it in the, it's heavy though. Y'all know I'm not strong. They have the shallow fry pan. This is the top. So this is the one that we pan fry in. Or you have this one, okay? This is the one that we deep fry in. And I season everything. When you all were with me, when Nana did the donuts, deep fry is underneath the oil. So we would fill this with oil, to not full because you don't want it to bubble over. And then you would fry underneath there. So like French fries, donuts, anything that needs to be completely submerged, deep fry. So if you need to deep fry, you want to use the deeper dish, okay? However, if you want to pan fry, and this is what we could have put the cornbread in if we were using the oven, a shallow dish. So we're going to put enough oil in there to get a layer, and we're going to heat it up, and then we'll put the fish down, and then we're going to have to turn it over in the pan. So it cooks one side at a time. Deep fry versus pan fry, okay? So we're going to do a pan fry. Hello, Mr. BX. Thank you so much for being here. He says, hello, good afternoon, Maggie, moderators, scholars, and observers, and the money war. The money war soldiers. I'm telling you, y'all just bless me so much. Miss Strong says, I need to get that one. You just have a regular cast iron from Lodge? Yes. So the Lodge is just the brand, and they have a website, and they have all kind of rustic cook outside on the campfire. So it's a set. All right, so it's a 2-piece set from the Lodge. All right, so I just want to show you all the difference between pan fried and deep fried. So let's go ahead and put some oil in here. I'm just doing regular vegetable oil. I know. And please subscribe if you all like what I'm doing, if you have fun here. I do stream for you every day, and I will be cooking for you tonight, clearly. Tomorrow, I have a stream that I want to do for you all. And then Wednesday, we'll have one more collab with Miss Aisha. Let's go ahead and put some oil in here. And let me get Real Bravado. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's get him up here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use the rest of this. It's just some janky vegetable oil, I know. But this is, when I fry, I don't reuse the oil. So I'm just going to pour this. I'll probably pour all of it. I'm just looking. Let me lift it before it gets hot. Well, you can't even see from the side, but you see, I've got enough to kind of coat the whole thing. Yeah, I don't want it to overflow. Okay, so Wednesday, we are doing another cooking collab with Miss Aisha. You all know her and you love her. We are doing butternut squash. Some of you all have asked for vegetarian, so I've posted it. It's on my Facebook and it's on my YouTube. And the ingredient list is already there. So if you want to cook along, you need 2 things. You need a stock pot, which is a big pot, like a soup pot, and you need a blender. The ingredients are there. Y'all can cook along with us. It's a free cooking class and collab with Miss Aisha. Excuse me. Usually I cook with her each Wednesday, and I'm so grateful. She does not have to share her platform with me, but she does. And Wednesdays is a collab. Please check her out. She has paid cooking classes Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday. So Wednesdays are open, and so we are going to be cooking together. Next Wednesday, I will be across the pond, so we won't have another cooking collab for at least 2 weeks, but I will be streaming with you all while I'm across the pond. So please turn on your notifications. The time obviously will be a little different because London is 5 hours ahead. So if you can catch me live, please do. If not, just watch the replay. But we'll do dining documentaries, and I'll show you all what I'm up to. And I got a lot of fun stuff planned. So make sure you get your permission slip signed, which means subscribe and turn on your notifications. All right, what are y'all saying? Mr. BX says, I have that pan in a mini wok. Oh, I haven't heard of a mini wok. Okay, so Lodge has like a little small one. Oh! I have this little thing, but it's not Lodge. But this is probably, you know. But either way, let's focus. Now, this is starting to get hot. I do have a kitchen thermometer. I don't think this will work. Well, we'll see if it'll work. This is like a fry thermometer. If you're deep frying, I got this at the Cook's Warehouse. It's got this little slider on the back. And what this does is it clips onto the pot. I'll show you. Hello, Hananiah. I know, isn't that cute for one portion? Yes. Okay. So let's say you're doing the deep fry. This one, okay? You get your thermometer and you slide this down so that it clamps onto the back. Let me see if I can show y'all while we're waiting for our oil to heat up. So literally, you would just clamp it on here. You see how it goes? And then it's got the temperature on here so you can see your oil. Why is that important? With deep frying, it'll tell you to have your oil at like 350 degrees, just like an oven, because you want to completely submerge. And then when you put food in the oil, the temperature actually drops down. So this way you know what your temperature is. So just a little tip, you can get, I'm sure there's a name for it, but hopefully it's in my cheat sheet too. I'll just set it right here. Okay. Cornbread is doing well. Butter is melted down in there. Okay, so what I'm looking at here, there's lots of different ways to tell if your oil is ready. You could drop a little bit of water in there. I look at it to see if it starts moving. So let me actually turn it up a little bit and pull it back away from the wall. And once I look at it, I know it's kind of hard to see, but once it starts kind of swirling and dancing on its own, for me, it's ready. All right, so we got our Uncle Buck's fish fry. All right. Condemnia and Real Bravado are not playing around. So I just have this batter. I wanted to use the rest of it, so I will batter what I can, and the rest I'll just do like a pan sear. All right, so I'm just going to press the fish in there. You see I did season it up. So I'm just gonna kind of press it in there and then turn it over. Shake off the excess. Try and get every little piece coated well. And then carefully, you want to lay it away from you, okay? And keep going. Gently put it down and go away from you. All right. So that's good for now. We'll just do 2 at a time. Let me clean my hand. So we're just gonna rinse and repeat, and I'll get a little tray out so that I can put the fish fillets on there. Oh yeah, thank you all for liking the live stream. It really does help the channel to grow. Every time you all give me engagement, which means clicking the like button, thumbs up, heart, any of that stuff. It lets Instagram, not Instagram, yeah, not Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram know good stuff is happening here, so my channel gets recommended to others. All right, so we're just going to rinse and repeat. When you take anything out of frying, you don't want to put it directly onto like a plate, like a solid surface plate, because the heat will steam the fry, and y'all know we want that texture, right? Texture, temperature, and taste. So we want to keep that crispiness. Now I'm looking around the sides, and it's already starting to brown a little bit, so I'm going to be turning it over carefully soon. So these don't fit perfectly, but I'm going to put this tray on top of a half baking sheet, and I'll just put some paper towel in the bottom. But let's go ahead and turn this. Mom says cook with all of your senses, so I know it's kind of hard to see, but we're getting good browning. So these are fish turners. I bought them from Amazon in a set, and we're going to use it to turn the fish. And the reason I'm using two is so that it doesn't just splatter. If you just use one and flop it over, it can splatter, and you don't want to do that with hot grease. All right, so I'm going to go underneath there, and I'm going to hold this one steady and just kind of turn it over. Got me. And then we'll do the same. All right, so it's a little hot. I'm going to turn it down. Comes with the territory. So we'll just turn this down a little bit, and then we'll get the other ones ready to go. This cooktop actually gets pretty hot, so let's put some paper towel underneath here. You want to try and get a nice little golden. So I'm just going to put that in here to catch anything. Carefully. So I guess we could check it. I think fish is done at 165, but honestly, with fish, I kind of look for color. Condition says I like color in my food. Yes, sir. All right, so we got the burnt bits for you. It's a little darker than I would like. I'm sure it still tastes good. But now I'm wondering, should I have used that deeper pot so it's not resting directly on there? So let's take a quick. Just be very careful. This is not something I would let the kiddos do, but I'll just check this one since it's a little bit bigger, make sure we're good. Gonna take it out. Use this kind of like a fork and a knife to steady it so you don't have any little mishaps. We're just gonna set this here, and then 165. So we'll turn this on, make sure it's on Fahrenheit. And let's go in. Yeah, 168. All right, so fish is good. So we're gonna keep going. I'm gonna turn this down, see how it's moving around. Hello, Sabrina. All right, it's beeping at me. All right, so we're gonna keep going. All right, so let's move this behind. 2 down. I turned it down just a little bit. And we're just gonna keep going until all the fish is done. Get my batter together. And just try and get in there, get in every little nook and cranny. Some people like a lot of breading on there. Some people like it a little bit lighter. I just like to get it covered, and then I just lift it up and shake off any extra. And if I'm frying, then we're just gonna go ahead and use it all up, because once this cools, I toss it. So you all can see the way that I've got it. Put one side in and gently away from you so it doesn't splatter towards you, okay? Shake this up, get it together. Move it around, get everything covered. And of course, if you have a big pan, you can do more than two. I'm just doing two at a time. You don't want to crowd it because that means the oil won't be as hot. All right. So nice little dusting. Put it down and then away. All right. How many pieces of fish do y'all want? I'm gonna cook everything. We in here now. Let me clean my hands. But when I cook, you know, I always cook extra. One of the hacks that I've done, I just learned it from my mom. Very nice, thank you. Now you want fried fish? Come on over. So when I cook, I always have like little to-go containers. So I feed you and then I send you home with extra. So I just always keep those by. So I could cook just one portion, but once you're gonna get oil out, might as well just fry it up and be done with it. So this is looking good, sizzling a little bit slower. Thank you, Rodney. I appreciate that. So, frying, like I said, it's not something I do often, and it can be a little intimidating. I know. You just want to be careful around it. Um, Make sure you don't fill the pan up too high. Make sure you have, good clearance around you. And the key for me, and it doesn't have to be fish turners, but the key for me is having two. So I use two hands, because if I were just to go up underneath there and flip this over like a pancake, that's how you get the splatter. Bling Auntie says I'm right on time. Absolutely. Absolutely. We are frying it up. I just wanted to keep it sizzling. Cornbread is done. And then I think I can put these, I think I'll just put these on behind me. It's just a can. It's not really anything fancy. I'll use the stove behind me because I want to make sure everything is ready. Then we'll give our fish a turn. And I'm looking for color. We're getting nice brown around the side. I don't want it to burn too much. So let me open this up and then we'll flip them over. Who likes black-eyed peas? We're the Southern folk out, right? So I'm literally just putting these into a can, and we're just gonna put them on low, so they can simmer slow. I feel like I need a green vegetable too. Let's go ahead and give these a turn, see how we're doing. Use one to steady, and then just kind of, oh, much better. Use this to steady, kind of turn it onto the fish turner, and then gently lower it down. All right, that's what I'm doing. So we'll just get these to warm. Oh, you all are so generous to me. Thank you, Condemnia. I mean it. All right. So we'll give you a Coca-Cola, and you've got your fried fish, cornbread, and black-eyed peas. So we got man food. Man food tonight. All right, let me go get that yellow mustard for Terry. We're gonna give that a try. But so far, this is going. going well. um, and it will continue to cook when it comes out. So I just got our fish over here resting. Cornbread is done. Black eyed peas are on the stove. So like I said, whenever I'm doing something that requires my attention, I make the other stuff easy. So make the sides easy. Um, yeah, this should be ready to come out. Let me go grab that mustard. When we get down to the last one, we'll do some mustard for Terry. I did marinate them. Sorry, I know that's loud. All right, let's check the temperature in here, but I know it's gonna be hot. So we're looking for 165. Just go towards the middle. 185. All right. So let's take these out. Let's get our tray. The first ones were a little bit done. So just when you're lifting it out, one is fine if you can be kind of steady. Let a little bit oil come off. All right, so let's keep going. All right, so we're gonna do two more. I had a whole bag of catfish, so I'm cooking everything. I thought about taking a couple out and just thawing them out, but you like that, Condemnia? Thawing them out. But I'm sure my Airbnb guest will take a plate. All right, so how many do we have left? And again, this was just frozen catfish that I thawed out, and I put this Greek seasoning in the bag while it was frozen, so it thawed and marinated at the same time. All right, so when I take this out, you can see it's already got the seasoning on there. Let me stay away from the oil. Open it up, press it down, and this is just what I found, Uncle Buck's fish batter. It could be Zatarain's, it could be anything. Just get it nice and coated. Whew. Look for any spots you missed. Shake off the excess. So for me, a nice little dusting. I hold by the tail, put the heavy side down, and then lay gently away. Okay? So for me, cooking on kind of a medium in the cast iron is doing the trick. Shake off the excess, look at it, make sure you don't have like a little pocket like that where we missed a little bit. Just get in there. You want that little crunch on every bit. Hold up the tail, shake off the excess, down and away. All right. I think we can get one more batch left, so we'll do one more with the, what's it called? The mustard. And we'll make a nice little plate. Get nice and brown. I want to taste the piece. So the first two that I did were a little bit brown, but they're still nice and crispy. So these are looking good. Condemnia said he would eat them. So just keeping an eye on them. Broke off. Bad Maggie. Greedy. Oh, it's hot. All All right, let's get in here. Just like, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes? Starting to get a little color on it because I'm still using the same oil. Uh-oh. Ah, comfort food. Miss Strong is laughing at me. I know, y'all. I know. I should be better. You'd think I wouldn't get this excited, but I do. Right, Condemnia? What's the hot sauce of choice? Y'all tell me what you want. All right, of course, I got Louisiana for, whew, just got me in the eye, in the eyeball. Would you think less of me if I used this janky to go Texas Pete hot sauce? Whew. I think I might have to put some of that on there. What do you want? I got Cholula too, but that's not Southern. All right. Let me make sure we get that out. Frank's or Louisiana? Do I have Frank's? I have Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce. I think I'm gonna try one. You like the crispy pieces? Let's try one, okay? For research purposes, since I broke it off. I meant to turn it over and I broke off that piece, that little flaky piece. Well, you can't really tell, but we're gonna try it. All right, let's get this off so I don't burn it. We'll do one more batch. Let's just go ahead and take these off. It's already starting to look a little suspect. A little on the dark side. All right, so Miss Strong says she does mustard. You've had Frank's; it's pretty good. I'm gonna tell you how spicy it is. You'll take Louisiana, absolutely, Kia, from Louisiana. Okay, so let's do a little mustard for Miss Strong. All right. So we've got a piece here. I'm just gonna put regular French's yellow mustard. Squeeze that on. I'm gonna brush it on. I have done mustard on chicken. I've done mustard on salmon as well. We'll turn it over. We'll see what it does to the flavor. All right, so we got it nice and mustardy. All right, let's see what we can get. Getting down to the bottom, but we're gonna make it. Until you use me up. So lame. All right. Just getting it all in the corners, pieces, everywhere. All right. We got our mustard batter. And let's do one more. All right, let's see if we can get, and then I got one left in there. I'll show y'all how to pan sear for anyone who doesn't like fried. All right, I think we got all of it. I need to turn that other one. We got an Ellen in here. All right, y'all, let me rinse out. Oh, got a little piece of catfish nugget. Let's toss you in there. You can get in the butter bath, not butter bath, but the deep fry. Let me rinse this off, y'all. We'll hold on to these. Whew. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this one so it's not too. And Alan is here, y'all. She says, fried fish. You speak my love language. Hey, Maggie and Scholars. Let's let that get a little bit more. When I turn it, I'm also feeling the texture. You know how the fish was just kind of like bendy? When it's got a good fry on it, it's almost like stiff. And so that's what I'm feeling. This one's not ready yet. So it's a good time to try that Louisiana. Templa Sounds is giving me a hug. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's let this one, let me take the temperature on this one. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You all please check out Ann Allen. She's also part of the lead attorney community and mastermind. She is our our community pharmacist. We're gonna go in and make sure the temperature is good. 165 for fish. All right. And she has a YouTube channel about all the goings on behind the pharmacy counter. And she and two other ladies, Ty Biz and Square Biz Ty and Mortgage Boss, have a podcast, My Unsolicited Opinion. Y'all, please check them out. I'm going to turn. Well, all right. Let's take this one out. And then we'll taste the Louisiana. Woo! Our black-eyed peas are done. We're going to get that cornbread out. So before I turn it over, I'm going to put this one on top of it and turn it over in the fish. All right, let's try that Louisiana. All right, so I have one piece for research purposes. We'll go in with some Louisiana. And then I can make tartar sauce if y'all want that. It's just mayo and relish. It's easy to make. You don't have to buy that. But I don't think that's needed tonight. Unless y'all want to see it, we can definitely do it. All right, so let's get in here. I want to pick it up and eat it, but what? No, not here. We're in Section 8, but we bring the pearls to Section 8. Let's see how we're looking. Got that nice flakiness. Sop up some of that Louisiana. So good! Woo! It's so good! All right, y'all, let's see if this one's done so I don't burn it. Oh, yeah. Let's get it out. All right. Let's find a spot for you, my friend. All right. So we have your fried fish. I'm going to let this settle. Thank you, Kia G. I'll make a plate. Woo! Don't fall off. Tracy wants to see tartar sauce. I'll show you. It's easy. You can do it. Remind me about the mustard ones. Okay. The last two on the end have mustard on them. Ooh, she likes Trappy's Bull hot sauce on your fish. It has a little bit more vinegar. Yes. Condemnia's here for the southern accent. Absolutely. Okay, let me make sure I have relish. Relish. All right, so we'll let this cool down for a second, and then I'll move it and I'll show you all how to do a pan sear if you don't want the breading. 2 ingredients for tartar sauce, mayo and relish. Okay, you all can make this. Let me get a little bowl. And it's great, you just make the little portion that you need. Since this is full flavor, this is not a sugar-free, gluten-free, dairy-free night. Ooh, Lisa likes sweet coleslaw. I know, right? All right, so just mayo. Yes, he knows it. I'm not strong. So embarrassing. Okay. And then a spoon of relish. A little or a lot, just equal portions. And then stir it up. Little darling, stir it up. Okay, you didn't ask for that. I know. All right. So we want to make our own little tartar sauce here. You can put more of something if you want it. It's kind of hard to see. One moment, please. I already know I'm gonna like it. I'm so greedy. Hey, veggie. Y'all, my mouth is watering. Can y'all see that? Flaky fish. I got lemons too. I got a whole lemon. You want lemon juice in the tartar sauce? It's so bad. Y'all, I'm telling you, I might have to try that cornbread for research purposes. All right. Let's put a little squeeze of lemon on there and in the tartar sauce. I'm coming, y'all. I'm having a moment. Y'all know I don't get to eat like this. So greedy. So greedy. Come to mama. Oh, yeah. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I like the tartar sauce without the lemon. It's a little much for me because the relish already has kind of that pickly vinegar. No, this is not the mustard piece. I still have it over there. You want me to get that? You know I will. Y'all hear that crunch? One moment. Two more bites. It was sweet relish. It was Duke's mayo and Kroger's sweet relish. Y'all gonna have catfish this week. Hello, Mona. All right. Oh my word. Okay. We're gonna clean up. I'm gonna show you guys how to do a quick pan sear because I got one piece of fish left. We're done with the fry. Research is great. Oh my God, it was so good. All right, and I showed you how to make your own tartar sauce, okay? So all that is done. This is cooled enough for me to move it carefully. Usually what I do, the oil container, I didn't use all of it. Well, I'll use some of this for the pan fry. I let this cool completely. I pour it back into the container with a funnel and then throw the whole thing away. I don't reuse oil. If you do, it's totally fine. Y'all know I'm not the food police, but I don't. All right, so I'm just gonna move this to the back since it's still hot. When you're frying, I definitely would not do this with the kiddos, all right? All right, let that cool down, and I'm gonna clean this up and show you all how to do a pan sear. This could be any filet, it could be catfish, but this is what I use for the batter. I found this in the pantry, y'all. Uncle Buck's fish batter, and it says spicy. I like a little heat, so it wasn't bad for me. If you don't like heat, I think you'll be totally fine. What kind of grease? Just regular vegetable oil. I know, y'all. I should have used avocado, but I just using what I have because I'm getting ready to travel and I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of stuff. Woo. 1 second. Got me. Looks like a feeding frenzy. I made way too much. I know. Well, how many pieces of fish would y'all eat? Like if I were making your plate, I'm thinking like 2 to 3 pieces, right? That's what I'm hoping for. We got the cornbread. Black eyed peas are done. Let me check the black eyed peas. Those just came from the can. And I'm just not a fan, but I know Lisa's gonna have 2 pieces of fish. Delisha, hello, Delisha. She's having 2 pieces of fish. Lisa says 4 for the family, right? You're gonna have seconds? I hear you. I would probably have a green vegetable or a salad, but I'm getting a facial. I'm getting a black eyed pea facial. Okay. So, whew, y'all, that was so good. There's just something about a meal. I love cooking for y'all. Condemnia says he would have 5 or 6 pieces of fish. Yes, sir, you got it. Coming right up. We got none other than the Brandon L. Jet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I got half of your fish made, sir. He says he wants 13 pieces of fish. The men are coming in hungry. Oh my goodness. I guess Maggie's got some more work to do, cooking it up in the kitchen. I will try one more. Miss Strong, I'll try one of your mustard pieces, but I want to go ahead and do this pan sear, but everything's ready to make a plate. Okay, so for those of you all that don't want to fry, I'm going to show you how to make, or how I make, just a nice blackened piece of fish. You can do this with any filet. Rodney says Team Greedy is in full effect. We got UFO Kamikaze. You're going to have at least 2 to 3 pieces of fish. Yes, sir. Oh. Y'all know I don't know. If I say anything inappropriate, you know I'm wholesome. I meant the steam facial. Condemia's been rocking with me since the beginning when I was saying things that I didn't know they had alternative meanings, and y'all were like, Miss Maggie, you don't want to say that. Y'all know I'm not cool. And see, when I try to be cool, then I mess up. I just need to stay lame, okay? All right. Oh, that was so much fun, y'all. Yes, we are a family-friendly show, absolutely. So please correct me, y'all. Honestly, I always want to represent myself well and represent y'all well. And sometimes I don't know if stuff is, I don't get out much. So, okay. So I am going to get a new pan. I'm going to get a non-stick pan. We have one little piece of fish left in there. Let's see how big it is. Yeah. Yeah. All right, really, I needed the medium pan, and honestly, the one that I need is dirty, but it's fine. So I have like more of like a saute pan. This is a little bit of overkill, but basically, it's the same technique. We're gonna put oil in there, but not enough oil. Excuse me, to submerge, just enough oil to kind of coat the bottom. And we're gonna let the oil get hot. We're gonna lay the filet down with no breading, just with the seasoning that's on there. Let it sit maybe like 3 to 5 minutes so it gets that nice little sear on it, and then we'll turn it over and then we will be done. Rodney says square is cool. I'm glad y'all think I'm cool. I know I'm not. While this is getting hot, we'll try the mustard piece. All right. Pamela says, I started watching you with that. Alicia, you and Miss Aisha cooking together. Yes, so we are doing another cooking collab on Wednesday. All right, so I am so grateful Miss Aisha is sharing her platform with me, Wednesdays with Maggie. I am here for you all every day. Maggie, the substitute teacher. I'm on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, and I'm trying to get on TikTok, y'all. But I don't have enough followers there to go live, so it's totally fine. But thank you. Thank you so much. Wednesday, we'll be making butternut squash soup. I've already posted it on her channel and my channel. So if you all want to cook along, the ingredients are listed, and you need a stock pot, which is like a big soup pot, and a blender. Oh, Brandon says nothing wrong with being lame, Maggie. Somebody called you lame 30 minutes ago. I love you, lame. Oh, real bravado, no sir. Let me put this over here. Real bravado paid for this fish. It is all here. It is all here. I only ate one piece. Let me keep it here for y'all. All right. So let's turn this back on. And I'm going to put some oil. Keep this here. And I'll make your proper plate with your cornbread and your black-eyed peas. Lisa's scared of TikTok. We out here now. Yeah, I mean, there's something crazy on every platform. I just try to be true to who I am, and y'all know who I am not. So, yes, thank you. Welcome, Pamela. My first time seeing you. Yes, thank you, Tracy. All right, let us carry on. So I'm going to put some oil in the bottom of the pan, and I stop when it gets all the way to the side. That's kind of when I stop. I don't want enough to like fill up because I'm not trying to deep fry, okay? Just a pan fry. And I know it seems like a lot of oil, and it kind of is, especially for one piece of fish. However, the reason why is we want the oil to be like a nice little barrier between the hot pan and the fish. So the fish will kind of like glide on that hot oil, all right? So I'm watching it to see when it starts to move. Fish looks delicious. Aw, thank you. All right, so we got cornbread. It's nice and warm. I need to take it out. We made cornbread in the air fryer, so I need to cut this up. And then I will taste the black-eyed peas just to make sure they have seasoning. Even though it's not my favorite, Mom says always taste your food before you serve it to others. Make sure you like it. And you just want to make sure it's good. So I just put these on the stove. They were literally out of the can, so let's give them a taste. not bad. I might salt them a little bit, but the fish already has salt in it, so I don't want to overdo it. I'll leave them. They're not bad. It's just not my favorite vegetable. Condemnia says you are chill and laid back, Maggie. That's what I gravitate to. You're known to tease. I don't mind. I can take it. Oh, I think it's time, y'all. Cornbread. Oh, yeah, your cornbread's ready. I think it's time to serve my plate. All right, so let's go ahead and do this. You see how the oil is moving on its own? That means it's hot. All right. Let me make a man plate. All right. Same thing. Going in. This is frozen fish that I thawed out with the seasoning. I'm going to hold by the tail, put the big part down, and leave it. Okay? So we're just going to let it do its thing. Let me make your plate. And like I told y'all, whenever I cook, I always have to go. So I'm going to make a plate and pack a plate. Once it's in here doing its thing, don't touch it. At least 3 to 5 minutes. You don't like black eyed peas either? I know. Country boy. All right. Yes, we have cornbread. Let me go ahead and cut it. All right, so I'm just gonna cut it like a pie. You want a man plate? Absolutely. All right, so I'm just looking at this. I'm not moving it because I want it to get that nice little sear. I'm just looking around the outside looking for browning, okay? So we're just gonna cut. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Condemnia sent. He is loving the, sorry y'all, I'm all, sorry y'all. Condemnia sent $10 for the accent. Money Bass sent $5. Where did I catch those fish? I didn't catch the fish. This was frozen fish. All right, I'm looking, y'all. It's got a nice brown on it. So hold on the cornbread. I want to get in here and turn it. Uh-oh, my lemon. Thank you, y'all. 1 second. All right, so again, I use the fish turners so I'm careful and I don't splatter. I stabilize with one and kind of turn the fish on here. I got it. It got me, but I got it. All right, so we got a nice little color on there. As long as your oil is hot enough, it won't soak up in there. All right, so let's get the cornbread out. All right. All right, so let me see if I can get a plate and leave it. That's how you get that nice little crust on there. Please check out Money Bass, y'all. Also part of the lead attorney community. A real competitive fisherman. He catches bass for money, hence the name. And he's got an incredible channel. I have no idea what they do over there. He catches it, I cook it. Uh-oh. Did my camera go? Y'all. Did it die? Struggle streaming? Oh, of course I'm getting a call. So janky. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Okay. I didn't put it on Do Not Disturb. Popping me. Aye. Oh my gosh, y'all. It's a lot. All right. I think we're ready. Let me take this out. Let me make a man plate. All right. So let's get the nicest piece of fish. And then we'll put this one on there. All right. You want to get it out while the oil is still hot. So you got a beautiful pan sear. if you don't want to bread it. All right, and this could be avocado oil or whatever. I'm going to move this away carefully, and let's make the plate. All right, let's see if we can get up underneath here. Get the cornbread. If I can get it without tearing it up. Maybe I didn't. I should have put some parchment paper at the bottom. Ugh. All right. Could have been better. But I'm going to taste it though. I should have put some parchment at the bottom. Oh, so good. Let's put some butter on that. All right. And then some black eyed peas, and I'll put some lemon on there. Little food styling. Is it hot water cornbread? It was just Jiffy. I know. Let me get a Coca-Cola. Pour it in a glass. Ice first. Okay, let me put this was just boxed cornbread. Let me put a little lemon. I know what, there they are. Just as a garnish. Probably should put a little parsley or something. I'm the one with the food styling, but you know, people just want to eat. All right. A little bit on the side. Your dinner's ready? Your dinner's ready. I need to put some more ice in that, but everything is nice and hot. Just not sugar-free, not dairy-free, not gluten-free. All right, and then, like I told you, plate some and then pack some. Always have it to go. Oh my gosh, what is a hot water cornbread y'all are talking about? So when I cook, I always do extra. Miss Strong is about to go fishing. Oh my God. It's a good old country plate. Money Bass said, I can hear him saying this. He says, wow, that looks like a good old, did I take a picture? Where's the man? Hold up, 1 minute. All right, so tonight we made southern fried catfish with black eyed peas, cornbread with butter, and a Coca-Cola. Enjoy. Oh, all right, it's ready. Go ahead. All right. Whew, y'all had to get to it. Yeah, good old country plate. Money Bad says, That looks like a good old country plate we used to eat when I was a youngin'. Uh, did you just commit a felony? What happened? Oh, y'all, I'm talking about this hot water cornbread. Okay, let me get the rest of these black eyed peas on here. Just get the rest of this liquid out. All right. I haven't forgotten about you. This is the one I need to eat. It looks really good. All right, so let me get some. I should have cut parchment paper in there. That's my only thing. I'm like, or maybe I should have taken it out while it was, that's the only thing. Let me see if I can get up in there. Yeah, even though I eat sugar-free, dairy-free, and gluten-free, you got to be able to cook for the regular people. All right, here we go. Gonna have to put a little bit on the side. All right, let's pack. We'll put fish. Those are the mustard pieces. All right, what are y'all talking about? Worms, crickets, or minnows? What the heck is happening? All right, so we got 3 pieces of fish. Should put another piece of cornbread in there. I hate to break it. The food stylist in me is like, don't break it. All right. But, you know, people who are hungry, I know the food styling is nice. I'm the only one who cares about that. All right. So you serve this next to the plate. All right. Now, let's taste the mustard cornbread. Yeah, you got to cook for the regular people. Okay, so let's clean up. We're going to taste the mustard cornbread. Mustard cornbread. You see what's on my mind. All right, let's just wipe this down. Yeah, you start with the basics. You know, cooking and serving is really about, taking care of those who take care of you, right? So, and your family. That's just how I was raised. Mom always cooked for the family. So when I was young, whenever my mom was cooking, Dad said, Maggie, in the kitchen. Okay. I was playing with my Barbies, but I don't want no trouble, so. Okay. Little cornbread everywhere. The only thing I would do differently, I should have cut a piece of parchment. And what you would do is you would get a roll of parchment paper, lay this pan on it empty, literally get a marker and just draw around the circle and then cut around there. Put that in the bottom so it comes up clean. Still tastes good. Everything looks amazing. Rodney said, pack it in. Pack it in. All right. Now, just like mama and grandmama used to make, that is high praise for me. Maggie, what kind of cornbread? Just Jiffy. Don't laugh at me, but I got another box I'll show you. And I made this first. Whenever I need to focus on something like the fish, I just do easy side. So that was canned black eyed peas and Jiffy cornbread. Greedy! I know, right? You like it too? I thought y'all were going to laugh at me. Y'all are talking about fishing. Oh, absolutely, Sandra. All right, so let's get to this mustard fish. So I did the regular. Let's do some research, class. Let's put it on a plate so we don't look homeless, okay? All right, so this was the mustard piece, which just means it was seasoned and then we put mustard on it. See how it flakes so nicely. Ooh. Mmm. I like it. It's we just put this yellow mustard on there. It has almost like a little creaminess to it. I really like it. I didn't think I would. Oh, thank you, Tracy. Yeah, y'all, I'm trying to. This is going to be a busy week, month, and I'm going to be eating a lot. So I'm going to try a little bit of lemon on here. All right. Tell us about the hot water cornbread, whoever wants to. I just used Jiffy. Let's try it with a little bit of lemon juice on there. Then we're going to taste this one. And parchment paper, for anyone who doesn't know, has been treated with silicone so it doesn't stick. Got a nice little flake going in there. So I'm doing my control, irregular. Oh, look at that. Then lemon. I think I prefer lemon on like salmon. It's good, but I like catfish. Your Southern grandmother used Jiffy? Yeah, absolutely. Y'all, this tartar sauce tastes better when you use a small cast iron skillet for a plate. Money Bass wants to eat out of the skillet. All right, Money Bass, let me make your plate. Oh, I don't have any more black eyed peas, but you can see that mustard in there. Here you go. Here you go, Money Bass. And we made our own tartar sauce. It's just mayo and relish. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Oh, we're going to learn together. We're going to hack together. Hack away. Hack away, hack away. All right, let's give it a try. I actually like it, Miss Strong. I didn't think I would. Oh, mama. Sorry. I get excited. Delisha, y'all don't have to buy it. Tartar sauce. 2 ingredients, mayo and relish. And if it's too creamy, add some more relish. If it's too vinegary, add some more mayo. Equal parts of this, spoon, tablespoon, tablespoon, teaspoon, teaspoon. And then you can make it fresh. Make just the amount that you're going to eat. Y'all, I'm coming undone. Oh my gosh. All right, let me wrap up with the commercial, y'all. Oh, we got to taste this fish. Oh, y'all, I'm feeling greedy. I really like the mustard piece. In all seriousness, I didn't think I would, but it kind of gives a nice little coat of like creaminess, and it balances the fish flavor really, really well. I didn't think I was going to like the mustard. I know, don't encourage me. I get excited, but I got to act right. Okay. That's looking so good. It really belongs on its own little plate. Sorry, y'all, I know that's loud. Nice little pan sear catfish, so you can do this. So as I'm over here being greedy, okay, focus, Maggie. Let me close out with the commercial. I do like it. I do like it, yeah. Where are we? 1 second. Oh. Okay. About my course. Thank you all, as always, for being here. I do have a course, Guide to YouTube Monetization. I have so much fun with you all. In all seriousness, this is a labor of love for me. And I know we cut up, but you all are the highlight of my day. Believe me. Yes, yes, and yes. So thank you for helping me to monetize my passion for food. Thank you. Real Bravado, $100. Condemnia, $60 last time I counted. Wilbert, $30. Y'all, it's not funny money to me. I appreciate it so much. I really do. You all are sending me across the pond, and I appreciate you. I was able to get my channel monetized in 4 months. According to lead attorney, most new YouTube channels, it takes them a year. So if you want to know how to monetize your channel, or if you're thinking about starting a YouTube channel, I didn't even know you could make income doing this, y'all. I don't know what I thought people were doing. So you can preview my course. Thank you, Brandon. Y'all like real food. I got to get the rest of this weight off that I can cook more real food. Y'all are probably like, ain't nobody eating sugar-free, dairy-free, gluten-free. But thank you. Thank you kindly. You all can preview the course for free. There's a link in the description. It's $50. It is 2 hours. I sat down as soon as I, got monetized and put my approach to getting the watch hours, the subscribers, everything down in my video. I've gotten really good feedback that it's excellent for beginners. So if it's, something that would be helpful for you, you can take a look. So class announcement for this week. So we are done and dusted Monday. So you had your man food meal. So I showed you how to fry. I showed you could do cornbread in the air fryer. We talked about pan fry versus deep fry. We also did a pan sear. So if you don't want breading, you could do that with your grouper, with your salmon, with any fish. So we got that. Tomorrow, I think I want to do a little dessert tomorrow. I have an ingredient on order. We'll see. If not, I'll come up with something. Excuse me. So I will be cooking tomorrow. Wednesday, Cooking with Aisha. We have another collab, butternut squash soup. Those of you all vegetarians, those of you all who asked me for a soup, we want to get this done before it gets too warm. And then Thursday, I fly out. So I probably will not stream on Thursday because I get into Boston late. So I'll just post what I'm doing. You all can check my community tab and my Instagram so you can see what I'm up to. And then, yeah, we will continue. So I think that's it. So I will see you all tomorrow. What are we cooking? Maybe dessert. When are we making it? Probably same time, about 5 p.m. Lobster bisque. I'm going to eat whatever they eat in Boston. So I'm going up there to spend some time with AV for Restaurant Week. So you all will see my dining documentaries. UFO says, do I coat my cast iron with vegetable oil? Yes, I'm going to season it. I'm going to rinse it off, hot water, and then grease it up. Absolutely. Tracy says, looks like I'll be flying some snapper this weekend, making your own tartar sauce. Absolutely. Yeah, y'all can make that. You like the small